Honey, I'm home from Worlds. You're not honey. You're just some nerd on the internet. I just got back from Worlds. I suspect some of you did too. Let's look at all the goodies that I was able to come home with. Now, I wasn't like some of you with your highfalutin badges. I had to go as just a plebeian general attendee. So I didn't get all the goods that some of you got. But I did come away with some good stuff. And I was fairly good with my spending, but it is still a really nice badge. And it will have to go next to my 2024 badge, which is torn to shreds, but wishing this one the best of luck. All right, so we were all, I think, all curious about what these lightweight deck boxes were, and this is what we got. So, Harbinger of Lightning. It's a card. I know some people are fond of this art. It's not necessarily something that I'm into, but it's all right. It's a deck box. You can put things in it. I don't know what I would put in it. Probably bulk. But here it is. Ooh, I do kind of like the back. At least you can see like the full art on the back rather than this kind of weird amalgamation of how they've done the art on the other sides. But not bad. Not bad. It's nice to have, I guess, a deck box that is a little smaller than the other ones they typically do. All right. Enough of that. The bag is very nice this year, especially since now that they're doing dual-faced cards, such as Lubu here, it actually works out quite well for a bag. What's the side look like? I didn't really look at this whenever I got it. Okay. I will bring this to my local game store with a bunch of crap in it to give away and probably forget about it and somebody else can have it. But it is nice. All right, now with my badge, I got the deck box. I also got some new Proxy Vault cards.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There we go. What do we get? What's in here? Okay, Clarence, that makes sense. It is kind of cool to see. Hopefully I can zoom in on this pretty well. It's kind of nice to actually see the Clarence art not printed out from like a home printer. It really is nice art. Who did this? Ooh, one of y'all is going to help me. This person, though, it's a nice picture. Lorraine is a really nice character, and the sword does look great, so I do appreciate getting these. I'm not ungrateful. Thank you, Weebs, for continuing to do this, to print these out for us. The sleeves this year are the in-cap art with, I think it's Siba is the character. Shira. Shira's the character. Anyways, we got these sleeves. They are pretty cool. I don't really use art sleeves. I'm not really the art sleeve kind of person, but I do really like this art. And I'm sure I will put these away, continuing to use them at some point, and just like last year's sleeves, never actually use them, and they will just sit in a drawer. But I think like some other people, went to the Ascent store before you were able to pick up your badge for the weekend and your goodies. And as a general ticket holder, I did get these sleeves. But since I went to the event store first, my dumbass bought them, not thinking that I was going to get any. So maybe I'll do a giveaway. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll give some of these away. I assume if you didn't get to attend Worlds, you may like these and may want these. And I got 2 boxes, and I don't really use art sleeves, so I'll think about it. Maybe I'll include some info in this video, and I'll send these out to someone. I don't know. Watch the rest of the video. I'm sure at some point I'll edit in some information about what I'm going to do with these, or I'll just delete this whole part of the video, and none of y'all will know. Regardless, ended up with 2 boxes of these. This is something that I am particularly excited about, the Guan Yu deck box. Guan Yu is a character that has saved my ass a number of times, more so back when Icebound Slam was still legal. I do like the character. You know, it's a tasteful piece of art. Nothing weird about this art. I'm not a grown man. The art on the side is very cute. I will give them that. I do like that they're doing this now. These types of unique touches are pretty cool. Okay, more of the full art there. All right. Oh, and I guess if you pull it out, there we go. It's a nice look. Now, what I did kind of like that they used to do, that they've kind of moved away from, is I liked whenever the character art was on the inside of the flap. And on the outside was more that like textured kind of leatherette, whatever they call it, rather than the art itself. And this is why people tend to now put their deck box in a box and take this around because they don't want to scratch up the art on the outside. And to me, that sounds like you're just missing the point of a deck box. This is to protect your cards. So maybe we should put the art back on the inside, but this is really cute. I do like it. I'm excited to use it. I like these style of deck boxes more than the deck boxes that fit 2 decks. That is more for a selfish reason because the bag I carry is a small bag that only really fits like a couple decks in it. And that dual deck box, while it is nice, and I love my Maryland one, it's a wee too large for my bag. So this is very much a first world problem and something I could easily solve by just using any other bag in existence. But I do like these and I use these quite frequently. What would be nice though is if maybe there was a divider to put like your sideboard or material deck and you're got a little bit of a partition going on in here. But otherwise, cool deck box, cool art, happy to have it. All right, I guess I'll put you back in here for now. All right. I was a good boy and I didn't buy that much. So, sucks to suck for everyone watching this. There's not going to be that much to look through. But I did buy at least 4 of the SP3 boxes. And then I, as you can probably tell, traded for a few cards I was interested in too. Let's look through these real quick because I don't think people have really seen these yet. Astral Seal. I mean, what sick art. Oh, that's not even in this. This is from, oh. Sorry, some of this is, let's not see that yet. I'm spoiling things. Sorry, some of this is from the Sylvie or the Silver Redemption thing, so you can see the stamp a little bit. So Flame Sweep. Ooh, that is good art. Arthur, it's good to see you back, man. Tristan, you always love a Tristan art. Stifling Trap is also a card that this is such a good card for the game, even if it does blow me out every once in a while. It is a great card to have in the game. All right, a couple of those. Excalibur Cleansing Light. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, guys. I think I prefer the original art for Excalibur. I think I'm a hipster. But this art is great too. Who is this? Uther? Right? Someone's going to kill me in the comments. I think that's Uther. Rallied Advance. Great Gen art. Oh man, the colors on that are so good. West Clergy. MVP for me back in the day. And Vanitas. Happy to have it with new art. Frost Shard. Got some Kong Ming. I know there's a lot of Kong Ming lovers out there. Under Fire. Polcock on a card. Under Fire is a card that I actually run quite a bit in kind of my just like F&M deck. Not a huge Polcock fan though. Mark the Target. I think everyone's very happy about this art. The colors are awesome too. Blade of Creation. I know somebody cares about this. It's just not me. The Geldusi. The Geldusi is here. Blissful calling. Outburst. Sorry, trying to fly through these. I know not everybody's going to care. This is, I think, my favorite art. I think I'm just a Rose fan, but this art is insane. This art is so freaking good. I don't think anyone here understands. Look at this. That is a crazy piece of art for a card. The detail. This looks like Elden Ring. This looks like the fucking place in Elden Ring in the background. That's nuts. Who is this artist? I need to look them up. I don't recognize them. What else have they done? I think they're a new artist.
In the arms of the angel, fly.
All right, Library Witch. Again, I'm a hipster. I like the DOA art. I know some people also like the Kickstarter art, but I like the DOA art. And I'm also coping because I do play Library Witch still to this day in my Fire Arasana deck. And I don't want to buy these in foil, and I have the DOA ones in foil already. So I'm a cope. Y'all can call me out for coping. Sable Remnant. Get some new art as well. I like there's a bit of a story going on in the art too in the background. The cup knocked over with looks like someone that just got assassinated. It is quite cool. All right. Trusty Steed. The art on this is sick. It's so good. All right. Claude did get a card. We'd love to see it. Surging Bolt, Rye with the swag. Not bad. Hydro Guard Retainer. That is some busy art. Black Market Broker. Good card, good card. Bertha on the art too. I know one of my good friends. Big Bertha fan. She is pretty cute. All right. Tempest Downfall, a card that I run a lot in my Vanitas list. Got Kong Ming in there, making it rain. Pretty sick. All right. I only bought 4 boxes, which still gave me a lot of cards. So I think that's everything though. I think I got everything else. And then this is what I got from my little packets. Lorraine, but not the fancy one, not the CPR, but Lorraine. Looney Boy happened to walk by as my friend actually opened a Lorraine CPR. We got to talk to him for a minute about creating the card and the signature process and all that. So that was nice. It was a good moment for my friend. He's a big Lorraine fan. We got a Slice and Dice, very cute. Blitz Charger. What's in her hand? Like a battery bank with like a Blitz Charger on it. Is that what they're trying to do? Oh, because it's a charger. All right, and another Slice and Dice. Oh, I almost forgot the foils. So these are the foils I opened in my 4 SP3 boxes. One of them I traded away, but I did pull Heavy Swing, which, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the art on, and I did pull a Frost art as well, which looks quite nice. So pretty happy with these. Let's move on from here. Still more to cover. Here is the, what do they call this? The Stamp Rally promo this year. Looks quite nice. Pretty happy with this. And then let's go over, all right, let's go over the Sylvie grading service. If you did not attend, you may not be aware the debauchery that people got into a little bit with this, grading cards that weren't Grand Archive. Somebody graded a Chili's gift card. That was probably my favorite. But I had a couple ideas that I was a little proud of as well. So, of course, it's kind of a standard thing to grade, I think, is an extra Sylvie Buck. And it got the What the Fluff, as it's great. So she wasn't too pleased with this. Understandable. Oh, I graded, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I forgot. I graded a 2024 World's Sylvie box, so this is vintage. Pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I'll include a video here as well of kind of what this looks like to get something graded by Sylvie. All right. Oh, I did not realize there was this much production. Sylvie's rude. Oh. It looks great.
We're gonna stamp it and you can type that on that side.
Sorry?
We're gonna stamp it and you can type that on that side.
Let's get into the other stuff. So that was all things that are official products and things that Weebs of the Shore, Grand Archive was involved in. Also got some things from creators. So from the guest artist, I was able to get this nice little Arisana keychain. I'm a huge Arisana fan. Let me see if I can't get this open. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Check that out. Check that out. With the star. Oh, that is cool. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'll find a home for it. I'll find something to do with it. Next, this is one that I'm super excited about. So this was actually at Worlds last year, and I didn't manage to get it. And if you watch the Lineage Break podcast with Steve and Cam, you may have seen this on their desk because Cam is a huge Arasana fan as well. I think I hate to say it, but I think a larger fan than I am even. But I'm up there, you know. I'm up there as far as fandom. But Cam takes the cake. But I was always very jealous that Cam and Steve had this on their desk. And I'd reached out to Dragon Art because they are the ones who made this. And they were kind enough to respond to my email, despite me emailing them in English and them having to translate it. But they were kind enough to say, hey, we have 2 of these from last year. I'll save one for you for next year. And this was months ago. And they actually did it. They actually did save one for me. I got there. They knew exactly who I was, which I was really quite impressed with, even though it'd been months. Not only did they bring it for me, but they even knew my name, who to look out for to give this to. So can't wait to put this up in my office. Maybe not where the camera shows for work, but I'll have it, and I need to peel the plastic off of it too, what it looks like. But this is super cool. I'm so glad that I was still able to get this despite this being something for last year. Super Mitch over with Merlin's Marketplace had some stickers. I really, again, like Arasana, so I have a few of these already. I'd given a few of them out, but now I have a couple more, and I just love them. I love that art. I think it's super cute. And as well, I got a little bag hanger as well from Super Mitch. One that has been around for a bit, but I've wanted, and Mitch was kind enough to bring it for me. It is, oh, this is sick. This is my first time actually seeing it. It's Banner Knight. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, it's Banner Knight. The art is so cute on it. This is awesome. But what makes it even more fun is a little additional charm that comes with it. Just the things that people come up with in the Grand Archive community are so impressive. All right, I'm back. Let's clear off all this junk. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find this whenever I was at Worlds. Here's my cosplay ticket. Whoops. Let's look at what I got that I am super excited about. Finished it. I now have the level 1 for Vanitas. And as you can kind of suspect, well, I have the 1, I have the 2, and if you see my other video, I have the 3. So now I have the full play set. I was able to finish it at Worlds, and I'm very pleased. I know Vanitas isn't the best. Razorgale calling, it's kind of a deck still. That's not how I play it anyways. I play kind of a unique ally build. Very cool. All right. Other things I was able to get my grubby paws on while at Worlds. Seal the Past. I got a foil too. It's somewhere. I don't know. Since I'm just a plebeian, I only got 1 incapacitate, and it was non-foil, which is a shame because this card looks so good in foil. And then lastly, this card. This art from Honshu is so good, and this card is so bad, and it is a damn shame because I'd love to run this in my fire deck, but I don't see it happening. So yeah, that's everything from Worlds. Really happy. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I need to find a place for it on one of my bags. So I'll go ahead and cut to how I'm going to handle this giveaway for these sleeves.
Whoa, hey there. This is Video Editing Murgle. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you are interested in potentially winning these Worlds 2025 sleeves, I am opening this as a contest for people within the United States. I apologize, shipping outside of the US is going to be too expensive, and I am a very small channel, so I need to be sensitive to the cost for something like this. But if you do happen to live within the US and you are interested in these sleeves, please put a comment down below and let me know your favorite moment from Worlds 2025. Maybe it was the World Championship coverage, maybe it was Sylvie's grading service, or perhaps it was something else entirely. Let me know in the comments down below. And for those who did make it to the end of the video, I want to thank you for watching all of this, and I would appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow and help me get Grand Archive out to a larger audience, and I do truly appreciate your help in that effort. So thank you everyone for watching, and you'll see me again very soon with a full-featured vlog going over Worlds 2025, so be on the lookout for that coming very soon. Alright, peace.